Welcome to Elevate Your Consciousness. I am your host, Birma, a spiritual teacher. During a meditation, I received a message from alien beings. Basically, they explained to me that humanity consciousness is flatline, but sometimes when people meditate for a long time, there's a peak, and they're able to notice that. They explained that when some individuals meditate and elevate their consciousness, they are able to become aware of this. They also said the only way for us to communicate with them is through meditation. I was a little concerned that I would be abducted, but they just had a message about humanity evolution. After their message, I received a message about how everything in this planet is ruled by emotion. And the last message I received is a message about how the Creator feels about abortion. Alien beings communicated with me. I don't know exactly what they look like because the communication was mind to mind. And they basically said that they've been in this planet for a very long time and that they are a very advanced civilization. They are very advanced technologically and spiritually. And they came to this earth. The primate that was here was monkey-like, and the aliens decided to help us with our evolution. And they did this by altering our DNA. Once they alter our DNA, they stay here for a very long time. And the humans that they helped to create started regarding them as gods. And they started worshiping them. The alien basically said that they are here, they've been here, we don't see them because they have technology where they can appear invisible. They can go from one side of the universe to another side through holes in the universe. They can manipulate reality and gravity, and their only concern for us is that if we ever develop technologies but not spiritually mature, they're really scared for us to develop ourselves technologically and not get there spiritually. They're really worried about that. However, they did help with civilization evolved, because otherwise it would have taken a very long time for humanity to get where they are today. They also mentioned that this is not the first time that we have electricity, because throughout history we have invented electricity and something catastrophic happens, that a disaster happens on earth where we have to start all over again. Civilization has to start all over again. My consciousness was taken to their planet. I saw a wall which had a weird looking plant, undescribable plants, but I could not see what the aliens looked like. After that vision, I was explained how that this planet is ruled by emotions. In this planet, you can experience love and hate at the same time. And this you cannot experience in heaven, where we come from. And you cannot experience that there because there's only love there. So when the Creator decided to experience this earthly plane, the Creator forgets who He is. We forget who we are in order to experience all the emotions and everything here, because this planet is ruled by emotions. Humans are ruled by this emotion, and so are the plants, the earth, and the animals, and even a rock. And what I was explained is that here you can feel the worst of emotions. You can be a Hitler and destroy a race because they're Jews, or you can be Jeffrey Dahmer and eat your fellow humans and not even feel any empathy for that person. You don't feel anything. Or you can be a Putin, a Vladimir Putin, and destroy Ukraine. And on the other hand, you have love. You can see someone begging on the street, and you don't have to give that person money, but you can give that person your time. You can let them know that they're human, that they're not invisible, that they matter. You can listen to them to let them know that they're not invisible sitting there. And that is showing love. And you can be a Jesus Christ and show people how to love. Or you can be a family member and love your children and your family and your friends. There are different ways of experiencing emotions in this planet. And that is why here is the only place where this can be possible, where you can experience hell here and make people's life miserable, or you can experience heaven by being loving. Then the vision changed, and I was in front of a tree, and this tree explained to me that they, like human beings, have a soul, and that they can experience anger, love, sadness, and hate. And then I saw an area that was clear off from trees, and the rest of the trees that remained were crying with sadness, and they would scream, ah, ah. They were crying, and they were so sad, and my eyes were welling up with tears, and tears were falling down the side of my face. And the tree said, we can also experience hate. But what happened is that when a tree experiences hate, that tree dies. That tree dries up and it dies. Because most trees, they can last a very long time, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 years. And you cannot last that long hating. Because when a tree hates, that tree dries up and it dies. Because that tree does not want to live on this earth with that hate. They just shriveled up, dry up, and they don't drink water, and they die and they go back to heaven. Because in order for that tree to grow tall and live for 2,000 of years, that tree has to be a happy tree. The next vision was of a lion with this big beautiful mane, and it was laying there in the grass, and it was full, and the hair was moving with the wind. And this lion said to me, I am very full right now, but you see that gazelle over there playing and jumping around? If I decide to go and let my instincts and my emotions and let that run, I can go over there and destroy that gazelle and destroy that whole herd and just kill them. And it wouldn't be to eat them because I just ate, I'm full, but because I can, because I'm strong and I'm powerful, and I can let my ego run. Or I can sit here and look at that gazelle enjoying itself, jumping around and being happy, and I can sit here and enjoy that, just watching it, just enjoy seeing the gazelle just being happy and feel love for it. And I can look at my wife sitting there breastfeeding my children, and I can go and bring her a piece of meat so she doesn't have to get up and go hunt. And that is love, because I love her and I can play with my children. And at that moment, I can see those little lions tugging at his ear and just playing with their father. And he was loving those little lions and loving his family. Then he said, or I can choose. I can choose to be evil and eat up my children so she can be in heat and I can have sex with her. But I choose love. I choose to just love my children. And then after that, I was talking to the earth. I saw a vision, and the earth said to me, I, like everything else on this planet, I have a soul. And she had a voice of a woman. She said, I have a soul. I'm alive. And I am ruled by emotions too. I feel love. I feel hate. I feel pain. I feel sadness. And right now, I am angry. I am very angry. There's garbage everywhere. Go to the woods. Go to the parks. Look. You're going to find plastic. You're going to find garbage everywhere you go. And I saw the garbage embedded in the land. It was next to a stream. And she said the garbage falls into the stream, into the lakes, and it goes to the ocean. And the animals in the ocean are eating this plastic and they're dying. The animals are dying. Pick up your mess. This is my body. You have garbage all over my body. And I really have had it. I am really upset. And I can blow my top and blow volcanoes and create tsunamis and wipe all of you off my body. How would you like it if there was garbage and dirt all over your body and you could not clean it up? You wouldn't like it. I don't like it. This is my body and it's dirty and there's garbage that you guys created. Pick it up, and when you go driving in the car, don't throw your garbage out the window. In addition, there are places that you yourself have assigned on my body to place the garbage in. Place it there. Don't throw it all over the place. Pick it up. Pick up your crap. Pick up your garbage. Tell the humans, tell them that they need to pick up their trash. They need to pick up all the plastic that they have thrown, that they have created. Enough. I had enough. Tell these people. And I was like, okay, I have to. And then after that, after all those visions, I heard the Creator voice, and it said, God will never be okay with abortion. Once the sperm hits the egg, the soul enters, and a new life starts. It is not 3 months, it's not 5 months, it starts right away. God will never be okay with abortion. If the person gets violated, it is not the fault of the soul that is coming into that body. It is not that baby's fault for you to kill them. The baby can be given to adoption if you don't want to keep it. It is not that baby's fault. I will never be okay with abortion. And then I opened my eyes, and 5 hours had passed, and I went on that Sunday, and I went to the park. And when you look, you really don't see any garbage. But when you really look and you get close, you see a little bit of trash over here, a bottle top, a can of soda, a water bottle, plastic bags embedded into the ground, socks growing from the roots of trees. You see garbage everywhere. I ended up picking up one whole bag of trash. So what I got from this is that aliens helped with our evolution, that everything in this earth has emotion and is ruled by emotion, and that's why we came to earth, to experience those things. But at the end, it is up to you to make this place a living hell for everybody, or to choose to bring heaven on earth with love. And that's what I got from that. And I hope you also got a lot from this. I will continue reporting this information because this is something that I was told that I needed to say. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for coming.